Hey guys, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different and send everybody a video, um, just kind of in lieu of a staff meeting, what we would do in small group. So hopefully this helps you feel a little bit more connected. I definitely miss you guys so much. I miss seeing y'all in the office. I know these are just really strange times right now, so I appreciate everything that you're doing out there, and I appreciate everything that you're doing for our patients. I know it's a scary time, and you all have families to go home to, and I just appreciate everything that you're doing. And I'm praying for each of you every day, praying for your safety on the road, and praying for your health overall, and that God just protects us from this virus and keeps us all strong and safe. So just know that you are on my heart every day. And I'm thinking about y'all all the time. So just wanted to start off with that. I have a couple of points to go over today that were brought up in a meeting we had this morning. So wanted to go over those with you guys. If there's any questions you have, you can call me, you can send me a private Zoom, whatever you want to do. I will also put everything that I go over in an email like I normally do with our small group meetings. So that way you've got it just for your reference. So yeah, all right. So the first thing I want to go over is sync time. We're still looking at sync times. You guys are still doing a great job. We really haven't had any issues on our team. One of the things that our directors have asked is if you guys could please have all of your information from the week sunk over by midnight on Sunday. That would be super helpful if we could get that done. As you know, the sync time expectation is 24 hours. So really we shouldn't have a problem with this. And like I said, you guys, all y'all sync times are really good. So I'm not worried about it, but just be mindful of getting everything in from the week by midnight Sunday. Continue to update me with any supply issues, PPE. It's changing every day. Like one day gloves are in stock and one day they're not. Or 1 hour gloves are in stock and the next hour they're not. So let me know if there's anything you need. I'm trying to be proactive and hop on Medline and let you guys know if I see if anything's in stock. To be honest, sometimes I just don't have time or I don't think about it. So if you have questions about it, always feel free to reach out to me and I can see if there's something in stock, because I know it's much easier for me to see on my side than it is for you guys to see on your side. And if there's been an order you've placed and you're not sure about when it's coming, let me know and I can look that up. I'm able to see like the FedEx shipping or tracking number and see where it's at. We have found a mystery folder is what we're calling it in Medline, and it is like an area of rejected orders, which to my understanding, you guys should get an email if there's been an order that Medline has rejected. I don't know their reasoning behind rejecting orders. I don't know if it's because something's not in stock or if it's because they aren't anticipating it to be in stock anytime soon. I don't know why they reject, but there's been some orders that have been rejected. So if you ordered a while back and haven't received anything, you can either reach out to me and I can look to see what's going on, or you can go ahead and reorder that product and just see if it's in stock. And we can go from there. So I know that's super frustrating. It's just kind of unknown in all aspects. So just let me know if I can help you with that. And reminder that I'll be in Easley tomorrow. I'll be working from the Easley office all day. Misty and Robin have been in the Easley office. Sorry, lost my train of thought. But they've been in the Easley office, but Robin has been off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. So another manager has been in, just kind of rotating, so Misty's not in the office by herself. So I will be there tomorrow. If you guys need anything, let me know. I think I have around 40 surgical masks in the office. So if you want to come by and get a surgical mask, that would be great, just to get you a new one. I still have some gloves. I have a few Sandy wipes. I actually think we have some more in the office. So I I can check when I go tomorrow. But if not, I have several canisters of Clorox wipes, which we can use in replacement for the Sandy wipes if we're out of stock. So if you need any of those, I got those. Trying to think what else. Hand sanitizer. I have plenty of hand sanitizer. And we also have the gallon jugs that came in, so we can refill your bottles. If you'll just wipe your bottles down, I mean, you can wash them with soap and water, that have been in patients' homes before bringing them in. That would be great. And then we can just refill them in the office. So yeah, we should be good on supplies. We just have to get creative of how we get it. So let me know if you need anything there. And then goggles, the goggles that fit over glasses, those have arrived and they'll be in my office tomorrow as well. So if you can swing by, if you ask for a pair, if you can swing by and grab those tomorrow, that would be great, just so you have them on hand. If you're not able to swing by, I can make little baggies for you guys just to pop in and come by my office and pick up what you need. Again, we're trying to limit traffic coming through the office, so if you'll just give me a heads up if you're coming by, and that way I can either meet you outside or just make sure that we don't have too many people coming in at the same time. Okay, let's see what's next. All right, PTO. I know that that's a kind of a hot topic right now because you can't go anywhere. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you have asked off and you're not sure if you want to cancel PTO or what you want to do, this is just my opinion. I encourage you to use this time. And, I know you may not want to use a full week or whatever, but I took some days off last week, and it was just really good to hit the reset button and kind of hit a refresher with my family and just being able to be present for them. So even though you can't go anywhere and do anything fun, it's just nice to have a mental break and just kind of be away from work. So I really encourage you guys to take a day off, honestly. It does the body good for sure. So just wanted to encourage you there. Phone assessments, and let's talk about phone assessments first. So phone assessments, I know I sent out a Zoom yesterday about they have to have the pathway in there. We're still kind of trying to figure that out. I think we may have jumped the gun on sending that Zoom out because I tried today to go in and see if I could do it on a chart. I'd do a plan of care update, but I could not find the code. So y'all tell me if I'm crazy and I'm missing it. But for like a existing patient, just to add on an order and then do a plan of care update to try to add the pathway, I don't think it's there. So we're still trying to work those things out. But we want to have that in on any new patients. I mean, I think that's a solid idea for us just to do, because we may eventually need to do a phone assessment on them. So I have seen it there. And I know when I'm reviewing starter cares or recerts, I don't know if it's in an eval. I'll have to look at the next eval or review. But just see if it's there. I think it says phone visit, and then there's a virtual visit. You don't have to do the virtual visit. I mean, we may get to the point where we could do virtual visits. I don't know, but definitely put the phone visit in there. And then you have to tell me, that sounds super like, you have to tell me. You do have to tell me if you need a phone assessment. You guys can't plot those on your own. I have to send a list every day of any phone assessments that we're doing for that day. So if you guys would request it either the day before you do the phone assessment or the day of, that would be super helpful for me, because I'm just keeping a list of things, or of the phone assessments that I have to turn in every day by 4:00. So if you'll just let me know, I will plot it on your calendar as the 11P, which is the routine phone assessment. And then you will still need to miss the routine visit altogether per patient request. So again, this has to be COVID related. If they're letting everybody else come out, but they just don't want to do therapy that day or whatever, we can't really use that as a phone assessment. So we just need to be mindful of that. And I had something else to say. I don't remember. It was along the lines of the phone assessment. Maybe it'll come back to me. Discharges. I know I keep sending out reminders, but we have to know of every agency discharge. I have to send a list every day, 4 o'clock, with my phone assessment list of any agency discharges we've done. I don't need to know about discipline-only discharges, just agency discharges. What we are doing now, just to make this easier, because I know sometimes this might slip through the cracks, is I have a workflow that when I send you guys the messages that say, hey, do you plan to recert or discharge so-and-so? We're just going to keep everybody on as a recert. And then if you choose to discharge, just let me know. And then that way that'll help me keep up better with the agency discharges. And again, this plan may change because everything's changing every day, and we're just trying to think of creative ways to keep up with stuff. So, bottom line, let me know if you do an agency discharge, because we are running reports. And last week I had 2 or 3 that some of the directors asked me about that wasn't reported to me from you guys. So no surprises, please. So if you'll just let me know when you're doing those agency discharges. And then, I know what I was going to say about the phone assessments. We cannot do a phone assessment in place of a 19, like a discipline discharge, a FRA, a recert, an eval. Like we can't, our big codes, we can't do a phone assessment for. So just because OASIS is involved and we have to visually see what the patient can do. So it's for routines only. All right, last thing is for nurses. If you have a wound vac patient, you guys should have the wound vac app. I think it's the ION KCI app, I think it's what it's called, on your tablet. We need the wound measurements in this app every week. So a lot of you may not know this, but before, if we ever had a wound vac patient, we had somebody in the Greenville office that would go through all of our wound vac patients, pull all of their measurements, and fax our once a week measurements over to KCI. So that is giving them what they need in order to continue to send us supplies. So you have to have your wound measurements in there in order for them to continue to send supplies. So if you will please add those in, that would be super helpful, just so the patient gets everything that they need. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Yay, are y'all glad? It's been 13 minutes. This is weird to do a video, but hey, we're going to do what we got to do, right? Again, I'll be in Easley tomorrow. Y'all let me know if you need anything. And thank you so much for everything that you're doing, and I appreciate each of you. Bye.